Hey collectors, Anthony from Hasbro here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Wreck and Doom Collection Spinister versus Topspin. And as you see, they are here in front of you, and if you look at Topspin, you'll see that he has a Wrecker symbol. And I don't know if Spinister has any special symbol. Before we get into them, let's take a look at the box. So inside the box came the instructions and the Don't Hurt Yourself paper. Remember, don't hurt yourself. But also, the box is nicely decorated, so yeah, that's pretty nice. It has kind of the design elements they've introduced for the new series. Here's Topspin, here's the conversions. The Freeze Out is his headmaster, and then the Singe and Hair Splitter are the target masters for Spinister. And then here's Spinister on the side here. So yeah, pretty decent box. So if we take a look at the figures, first off, his weapons and his weapons were in a piece of paper behind the cutout where they're strapped to, I guess. So be aware of that. Also, what surprised me was he not only got the guns from his first release in Siege, he also got his Target Masters. I was expecting one, and the Target Masters and not the other. But as you see, here we are. Let's take a close-up look of Spinister here. And his colors are a little bit more darker, I guess, saturated than his original release, which is fine. I actually kind of dig it. I'd already sold my Siege version when I ordered this. And I was actually surprised this one showed up when it did, because it wasn't due for another month or two. So I'm really happy to get a little something, because the way that Hasbro has been doing the releases now, starting this year, 3 times a year instead of 4, it's just longer waits. It's just just longer waits. So here we go, and he got a nice visor. Now they previously released his twin. Now I forget his name. I want to say Twin Twist. Quote me or let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, also in these Diaclone colors, which I actually prefer over the originals color-wise, because they were blue and white. But yeah, these are actually pretty good. But the weapons are the same, except I actually appreciate the like the darker gray on these things. So it really makes them. I think it makes them look, again, saturated, but I mean, I think it makes them look cooler. So before we take a look at him, let's put him aside and take a look at the Target Masters on Spinister. And yeah, I think they're just kind of reusing similar molds from previous releases, and then of course you just fold that down and Target Master ahoy, and then yeah. So yeah, it's that. Fold that down and donezo. Now, he also came with these, which were part of the original release. And the whole gimmick about these things were that they link together to create some type of double pistol, like this. Frankly, I just stick them on the pontoons on the helicopter mode, but whatever. And obviously, these are just simple recolors. There's nothing really different about them. So the conversions are all pretty much the same, and then it's a matter of me remembering where the conversions are. So there you see these slats here that go into this hole here. So you got to double bend the fist, and then just get them going like this, and then do it on the other side. Come on, you can do it. There we go. You kind of have to be on it. So you want to make sure to release this so you can free everything else you need to do. There we go. So we pull the tail, and it causes the whole head a bit to follow it. Wow, that was painfully tight. If you want to flip his head around, you can. I don't particularly care about doing that. But anyway, we're not going to attach this yet because we still have to do other things, but once you get that done, you can pay these in. But again, we'll just hold it there. I have to, let's see, there's these little clips here for the hands. or the arms, you should say, and they go in here. They might pop out because I'm like hesitant to clip anything in until I'm done with the rest of the conversion. Okay, so 2 legs. The one with the landing gear is going to be the front of the helicopter, and so that helps you remember. Now they do kind of pivot out, and you have to turn the legs. Let's see. I think this way. It's been a minute since I've converted him. But essentially what you're going to do is fold up the legs and make sure this is the top part. And let's see if I can get it to go there. Because you do this and you end up with it here. And we'll put it into place further momentarily. Let's just make sure that the landing gear is back down out of the way so it's not taking up space. But then here we go. Move this over here. And then straighten out the leg and do the same thing here. Oops, hold on. There we go. Because it ends up filling out the bottom here. If I can get it to do it. I always found this most difficult part is getting the leg in to close this up. Ouch. If this falls off, yeah, it happens. The instructions probably have a better order of operations. I'm doing this from memory. But, yeah. Let's see if I can do this while this is detached. And then, there we go. Okay. Yeah, probably should have stuck with my initial thoughts on that. Let's see if we can... Come on. Make sure the leg is flat. There we go. And then close this up. And then, so there are tabs here. Let's put everything back so it'll close up. And assuming everything's lined up correctly, it'll slide in like that. And, well, at least the arm stayed in place. Then you can do this here. So you're supposed to get these maneuvered in a way where they do some attaching. And that's probably why I shouldn't have clipped the hands in. Let's see. So there's a tab here. And you clip this into that. Come on. Okay, I guess it's in. It's just making a weird sound. Make sure everything else is back in place. Here we go. Make sure all the tabs are in place. Okay. Then the arms, there's a clip here and a tab here. If you clip them all in properly, oh, there we go. And then we match this on the other side here. Oh, I see this bottom part fell in place. I think this is the 3rd time they've done this mold. Oh, it's being a jerk about it. Straighten these out if they're in the way. Let's see if I can... There's really nothing you can do with the hands. Man, it's a lot of snapping. And then it pops. I don't know, but you know, this rolls around nicely. And we can take this piece here. And this is what I usually do with them, is I stick them down here. As you see. And then I take these guys and I'm not sure about clearance. I haven't checked yet. Let's see if it'll let me do this. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. So these guys can go here. Make them look like an attack helicopter. Oh, actually, that works out rather nicely. So, see what it looks like. All decked out. I wish everything tabbed in perfectly, but you know, it's something I can work on later. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Landing gear out. I mean, really just rest on here in the landing gear, but oh, here's the symbol for the I want to say Doom Patrol. But Yeah, looks pretty good. And stands pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so let's stick him over here, take a look at Topspin. So his weapon, it does combine into a solid piece. If you remember the gimmick for the Power of the Primes trilogy, was like everything had to combine in some way or something. So, yeah, this is it. Boy, it is actually very tight. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, so let's keep it separate. Also, a headmaster. So, yeah, little arms. Alright. His head's a little off to the thing there. There we go. So, and his face. Okay, we'll throw him over here with these. And conversion, I feel like, is a little bit simpler than Spinister, but there's just a lot going on here because you're basically unfolding the body and spinning around, and you're basically turning it into, I guess, some type of snow device. I don't know. It's like, it looks to me, it looks like some type of sled or something, but it is a classic. Like designed for the Prime Wars trilogy. So anyway, fold in the feet so you get the double turbine here. Once you fold these legs in, because they don't fold in all the way, you're basically just forming the top piece. Oh, there you go. And we can put these together if it'll let you. There we go. Wow, this figure is a lot tighter than its previous version. Okay. So anyway, we're starting to fold this in, and folding this out, because we've so far folded all the way around. The hands do fold in. Let's see if I can find the panel. Here we go. Hands fold in. Hands fold in. Oh, actually, I already forgot. This all collapses. So hands fold in, and the entire area collapses, kind of like the Seekers. And once you get that done, actually, before we close that up, let's throw him in here. There's a little tab for his little feet thing. He needs the rest kind of backwards to fit in here. As you see, he ain't far enough back. There we go. We'll just do that. There you go. That works. Okay, so on the ball joints here, just flap forward, flap in. And then you can flip this around and then attach it back here. And I think I'm a little bit off. I think these are supposed to be up here. So let's see if I can get them to fold in more. There we go. And there we go. So it collapsed in. This is basically the look for it. And then we'll attach the weapons. I'm going to stick them here and here. There are other places you can probably hook them up, but this is the approach I kind of like. I think it looks cool. But here is what he looks like with everything attached. So this is probably one of the good where you can't really tell it's a bot. And then here's from the back. Got 4 thrusters. So yes, it's a decent set. Plus, this guy, despite the original version, the white and blue one from this original Power of the Primes line, he was going for like $120 last year. When this was announced, he dropped to like 50. Spinister was going for 60 to 80. I haven't looked him up in a little while, but he was down to like 40 or something. When I sold my original Spinister, I didn't know his price had gone up, so I sold him for basically $20. That's on me. But despite that fact, these are decent figures. I don't know if there's some mold degradation, or maybe I'm just not converting them correctly, but they are obviously nice to have in the collection because of the uniqueness of both of them.
With that said, tell me in the comments your thoughts on this video. Did you like what you saw, and how was your experience with it? If you would like to see more, check out the on-screen recommendation. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep up to date with our latest content. Thanks for watching.